everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a get ready with me video. I am headed to the Kanye show for a second time. It was a good show, I can't lie, so I am looking forward to it. But I did want to shoot a get ready with me video for you guys because I haven't done one in a while, and also I want to show you a bunch of new stuff that I have. If you follow me on Snapchat, you know that my life is in shambles right now. I've been doing a lot of cleaning and organizing. If you saw this photo, you know that I pretty much spent 2 weekends organizing boxes upon boxes of makeup that I hadn't touched. It was just shipment after shipment that would come in, and I'm like, I want to try all this new makeup, but nothing is, like, everything was just piled on top of each other, so there was no way for me to even try or find anything. So I took the time, put everything in organized little boxes, labeled them. Now everything's super easy to find. I can just look in, if I want like Jouer, it's like right there in that box, or if I want NARS, it's in that box. So I have a ton of new products that I want to share with you guys. Obviously, there's only so much I can show you because there's the new Anastasia palette, which I used in this video, but there's also the new Natasha Denona palette, which I'll show you in another video. I'm just really excited because I get to use new products, and that hasn't happened in a long time. I have a lot of makeup to show you guys, new brushes that I didn't know were sitting there for a couple of months by Smith Cosmetics, and they're awesome, so I'm pretty much going to use only those brushes. Just a lot of new stuff. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking and just get into it because I don't have a lot of time to get ready. First up, I'm going to give this Smashbox Primer Oil a try. Never tried this before. It's the Photofinish Primer Oil. Since I have dry skin, I figure this will work well for my skin, but let's see. So now for my foundation, neither of these is new, but I haven't used either of them in a long time. This is the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and this is the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. This is in Syracuse, and this is in the number 6. So I'm just gonna mix these up. I've worn it a couple of times now in this combination. It actually looks really nice. And the brush that I'm gonna use to apply the foundation is by Smith Cosmetics, and this is number 118. And I don't often apply my foundation with a brush, but this actually is perfect for foundation. It's just the right size, not too big, not too small. I'm telling you, this combination of foundations is so perfect. The color, the finish. I think I found my new favorite. Next up for my concealer, this is definitely not new. It's the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is my favorite. It's probably always gonna be my favorite. Just gonna dot that along my under eye area. And a lot of people like to do contour first and then brighten. Me, I tend to go a little heavy with concealer with brightening, so I always like to do contour after in case I need to warm up my face a little bit more. And the brush I'm using to blend this out is by Smith Cosmetics. Again, it is number 115. Similar brush, just a little more dense, more tightly packed together, so it's good for blending out concealer just in smaller areas. These brushes actually feel really good. I'm so used to doing all of this, my entire face with my beauty blender. Feels kind of strange. Same deal with the contour product. This has been my favorite for a while, and I've yet to find anything that's better. It's the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick in Y505. Sorry, I'm not gonna put my hair back, I just did it. Also, can we talk about how not cute clean hair is? I've got all these flyaways and like frizz. Dirty hair is so much better. This is the only place where it gets kind of difficult because it's such a big stick. It's not really easy for the tip of the nose. And I'm gonna go back to the first brush that I used to apply my foundation and just use this to blend that out. I'm liking this whole brush thing. Like, I'm not used to it, but I actually really like it. And then for my nose, I'm just gonna use my finger to do some precision blending here. All right, now to set this. This is, again, not a new product, but it's brand new to me. I haven't used it before, but I was at an event for La Mer last week, or was it the week before? Patrick was there, Patrick Ta, and we were chatting about this powder. He said it's his favorite. It's just The Powder by La Mer. He swears by it, so I definitely listen to what he says. It comes with its own little poof here, but I'm gonna use this brush, number 112 by Smith. And I'm just gonna dab that under my eyes. Ooh. This is really, really lightweight. You guys know the Charlotte Tilbury pressed one, the Airbrush Flawless is my favorite, but I don't know. This one's pretty good. All right, now moving on to the blush. So I want to show you guys this right here. This is by Tarte, and it's part of their holiday collection. And I'm showing you this because of this brush right here. I've been using it since last year when they released it in their holiday collection. And everyone asks about it. They're like, what's that brush with the gold handle? It is actually my favorite brush that I own. It is such a, like I do my bronzer with it. I do blush, highlighter, like all over bronze. I do a lot with this brush and it's a really, really good brush. And since last year, people have been asking like, where can I get that brush? I'm like, ooh, sorry, that's holiday collection from Tarte. It's not around anymore, but it's back. This is my old beaten up one. This is my new one. That said, I'm going to pick from one of these four for my blush. And I think Vibrant is going to be it. And by the way, this holiday cheek quad thing that I showed you is called Sculpted Cheeks Deluxe Blush Set and Brush. What's wrong with me? I'm just gonna pick it up with this brush. It's such a like a flimsy brush. Look at that. So I'm just gonna take this and pat it on my cheeks. It's a really pretty color. All right, now moving on to probably my favorite part of the video, the new Anastasia Glow Kit. This is, I think, their latest release in glow kits, and it's called the Ultimate Glow. This right here is highlighter heaven. I think I actually want to use a combination of amber gold and hot sand. I personally like my highlight to not be that light. I like it to sort of just be like a bronze, almost like just a highlighted version of my complexion, I guess. Because the light hitting it is going to make it lighter anyhow, so I personally don't like it when it's too light. So I'm just going to use the same brush from Tarte, and I'm going to first dip into hot sand and actually just maybe mix it with amber gold. So I'm just going to apply that to the high points of my cheeks. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. I just want to put it everywhere. Don't look directly into the highlight. It will consume you. I just put on way too much. So like I said, you can see that it's not that light, but it is, you know, I think this is the kind of color that you would use on darker complexions anyway. I'm a medium complexion and this is what I prefer to use. I mean, wow, I love this. So I am pretty happy with this face routine, that glow. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the eyes. So to begin the eyes, I'm going to use the Benefit Stay Don't Stray Primer. I'm going to use actually the medium deep color. Just going to apply that directly. And then just use my finger to blend it out. So this is the Mario palette that just came out not too long ago from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is a really gorgeous collection of colors. Mostly neutrals. It is pretty much right up my alley. So I'm going to start off first with Isabella. It's a nice warm kind of brownish orange tone. I'm not even sure what I'm doing with my look yet, but I know that I'm probably going to want this color in my crease no matter what. And actually this brush is really good because it really focuses that color just at the crease. It's not too wide where it gets everywhere. Also, I know a lot of you are asking about a house update video, and I want to let you guys know that I'm working on a couple of different videos. Pretty exciting stuff, I must say. I know a lot of you have been asking me to work with certain people, so I'm excited to show you guys what's going on. I need to show you what condition the house is in right now, the progress, some of the hurdles I've been facing, some of the challenges. But those of you who follow me on Snapchat are probably up to date on everything that's going on because I share pretty much every update with the house on Snapchat. So really just working that into the crease, small circular motions. All right, next up I'm going to take a slightly smaller brush. It's number 230, and I'm going to dip into this matte brown color called Violeta. And I'm not going to take too much because I really want to focus most of it at the tip of the brush. So this I'm going to focus mostly on just the outer part of the crease and into my lash line. Just really defining and sculpting the crease. focusing that in the crease. First I sort of place my color and then I start to blend out. I know a lot of you love this pinky situation. This one's for you. All right, I'm not gonna worry too much about making this perfect because I am running out of time, but I think we're pretty okay here. And I'm gonna put a different color on my lid anyhow, so I can mask any imperfections. So now for the lid space, I'm gonna use this color called Paris, the bottom right-hand corner of the palette. And I'm gonna use number 235 brush, which is a little more flat. And I actually wanna use this wet, so I'm just gonna take that Mist and Fix, but I have to use it quickly. And I'm just going to apply that directly on my lid and just sort of blend it with that darker color. It's such a pretty dark champagne taupe. Oh, I love that. I start at the center first to really concentrate most of that highlight there and then just blend it out. And now I want to do a little bit more highlighting, so I think I'm going to use this color Hollywood right here in the opposite corner. I'm going to use the other side of the brush. And I think I'm going to actually do both lids at once because I only want a little bit of this right there at the center. And now for the bottom lash line, I'm just going to use the brush that comes in the palette. And I'm going to start with Isabella, the first transition color, because I'm going to add a little bit of warmth and darkness to the bottom lash line. And if you add sort of that medium transition color first, if you're gonna layer over with a darker color, it's a lot easier to blend, especially on the bottom lash line. So now I'm gonna take a much finer brush. This is number 253 by Smith. And I think I'm gonna just take Violeta. And I'm going to apply this over that first color. And now for some black liner. I definitely want to add that since it is nighttime and it is going to be a dark concert. I'm going to use this double-sided pencil. This is the new line that Victoria Beckham just released. I'm going to use the black side. There's also this side, which is like a, I guess a waterline color, but I don't do that ever. I always darken mine. I don't lighten it because it makes my eyes look too round. So first I'm going to take this and line the inner rim of my top lash line. And then I'm actually going to apply it to my lash line just on the outside. Just kind of dot it on. And then that same brush that I used on my bottom lash line, I'm going to use that to just blend it out and smudge it out. I want it to look really smoky. I don't want it to look like a line. And then same thing on the other side. This is a nice creamy pencil, so it blends out really nicely and it's really black. So far, every brush that I've used from Smith is pretty stellar, so new favorite, I think. All right, now for the mascara, this is not new, but it is my favorite for a few months now. But for my bottom lashes, I am gonna use something new. This is the Push Up Angel mascara from Maybelline. It's really, really good for my bottom lashes. I just really like this for my top lashes. So I'm really gonna work that in. I'm not gonna put any falsies on because one, I don't have time, and two, I pretty much never wear falsies when I go out. And of course I would get mascara on my lid. If that happens, the best thing to do is to wait until it dries and then you can take it off. If you try taking it off when it's wet, it just becomes a complete mess. So we'll just wait on that. In the meanwhile, I'll do my bottom lashes. So this is what the wand looks like. It's like really skinny, perfect for getting into a small space like the bottom lashes without touching your skin by accident. And finally for the lips, I'm gonna start off by lining or contouring, I guess, with the Dolce Gabbana lip pencil in Cashmere. Just mostly the outer edges. And I was gonna go for a matte color, but I think I would like something slightly glossy. So I'm gonna go with the Maybelline Color Jolt in Stripped Down. This is a nice hydrating color too. My lips are kind of dry right now. It's a really pretty neutral shade. And I actually don't want to put on too much. Just want a little bit of almost like a stain. So that is it for this Get Ready With Me. I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna run back in there and get dressed so I'm not late. Thank you guys for hanging with me, and of course, follow me on social media to see what I'm up to. I'm pretty much Teni Panosian, at Teni Panosian everywhere. I'll see you guys soon.